right, good morning. It is 5:43 on a Thursday morning as we approach the long Memorial Day weekend. I got to tell you, the weather is looking fantastic, starting really now all the way through the long holiday weekend with a slow moderating trend as well. Having said that, that moderating trend, well, we've cooled off since that front moved through last night with some gusty downpours and well, we had the gusty breezes as well. It's still breezy out there now, too. It's going to be a rather breezy start to the day. Then the wind will diminish later this afternoon as we go into the evening. All the while, tons of sunshine today. Readings now are generally in the 40s, mid-50s at 9 a.m. And yesterday we got to 77. Today we'll end up more like 66 or 68. So noticeably cooler today, but with that strong May sunshine, the air will be cool, the sun will be warm. Just a beautiful day on tap for today. Maybe just a couple of clouds mixing in from time to time. And with the wind diminishing this evening and into tonight as high pressure comes overhead, temperatures will bottom out tonight, probably down into the 30s in many spots to start tomorrow. So most spots it's middle and upper 30s. We can't rule out a touch of frost. In fact, the National Weather Service has put out a frost advisory for northern Berkshire County. For the valley, I think most spots were safely above 32 degrees. But, you know, maybe if you put out your tomato plants, things that are real sensitive to the cooler temperatures, you might want to cover them up or bring them in. So sunny, breezy, and cool today. A dry stretch through Memorial Day weekend and on into next week. And we're going to be warming up each day as we go about the week and into the weekend as well. So rain chances, none today, and staying really low all the way through the weekend and into much of next week, the way things look now with blocking high pressure over us. So as the kids head to school this morning, lower 40s, they'll need the light jacket. As they're heading home, might not need the jacket, but still that cooler air mass with that strong May sunshine, about 64 at 2 o'clock or so. As high pressure comes overhead, the wind will diminish. We'll have lighter breezes tonight into tomorrow. High pressure begins to build offshore, so that'll bring in a warmer flow. By the time we get into the second half of the weekend, a blocking pattern, though, it's going to keep any storminess off to the south. The Carolinas, D.C., point south will pick up some of that rainfall while we will be staying sunny and dry through the upcoming weekend. So that's how things are trending with low pressure staying to the south with that blocking area of high pressure. Temperatures are going to be warming up as well. So today we're in the 60s. Tomorrow, perhaps a top 10 day, lower 70s with tons of sunshine. Take your pick. I mean, if you're that warmer feel is your thing, well, then we're talking about top 10 days for Sunday and Monday as well. Temperatures in the 80s, but dew points are generally in the 50s, so not too humid as we warm up towards Memorial Day as well. So for today, tons of sunshine, middle and upper 60s in the valley, lower 60s for the hill towns. That breeze will be strongest from mid-morning through the middle part of the afternoon. Then it will ease, and with a clear sky and a diminishing breeze tonight, temperatures fall into the 30s, maybe to near 40 in a couple of spots. And as we go through the day tomorrow, we're into the lower 70s, sunny, warming quickly. The light breeze tomorrow, and each day as we head through the weekend will get a little bit warmer. So lower 70s tomorrow, upper 70s to near 80 on Saturday. Notice the morning lows, 40s and lower 50s. So we're still cooling off at night, comfortably so. Mid 80s for Sunday and for Memorial Day, mid 80s as well. Then slightly cooler perhaps for Tuesday and Wednesday, but still 75 to about 80 degrees. And notice no rain in the forecast till maybe the tail end of the 10-day. Another check of the forecast in a few minutes. Amanda, David, we'll see you then.
Dan, thank you.